Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth. I'm back again for your April 2015 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra. Um, and just a little bit of an update. I am going to be doing my sex and relationship videos sometime this month. I'm not sure when because I'm taking a couple of days to do some recording and I'm not sure how much I'm going to get through. So it just depends. And I've also completed a whole new deck. It's just on finances and a little bit relationships oriented, but it's mostly finances. And so I'm going to be rolling that out very soon. So I do want to send you a little magic from my magical scarf. And may there be lots of pixie dust where you are right now. And I'm going to roll out the spread here for you. So let's see what we've got. So this is everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra for April 2015. So you've got two really tough cards out of the deck, okay? And they're in tough positions as well. So I feel like it's really specific this month what you're going to be kind of going through. It's like in the very beginning, you're going to have issues. And in the very end, you're going to have issues. The rest of the month, things are going to go very well, I feel, for you. Things are going to come into balance, which is going to be good for you. The very beginning of the month, you got this card, okay? The first card is the Ten of Swords. And I talk about this card a lot in my healing sessions or cord cutting sessions, because this is one of the cord of attachment cards. Okay, this is a card that to me shows that you have a cord of attachment to somebody and it's causing there to be a hole. They're taking too much of your energy and they're ripping a hole in your aura. Okay. There's a lot of information about cord cutting and what the cord of attachment is, so I'm not going to go into that in this video. I would encourage you to look that up on Google. There's a cord of attachment, what's called the cord of attachment, and what's called the cord of love. Okay, and a hole in your aura is not caused by the cord of love. The hole in the aura is caused by the cord of attachment that you have to someone. Okay, so female Libras, either the hole has been caused by someone via the cord of attachment, or you're just feeling very drained and you're putting too much energy into what you're doing and you're not getting anything back. So your aura isn't whole because I feel like burning too many candles at both ends, basically. Way too many candles. You're very drained out and you're just lacking energy. There's this feeling of being unsupported and unloved, too. This card is about several things. So, I would say, because you have this card that's crossing you and it's kids. I mean, for those of you, this is an obvious example, who's, a mother and you have several children, this could be draining you severely. And it's your kids that are causing you to feel very drained out. Both cards, the Ten of Swords is a card also about being terrified of getting hurt, okay? This is, literally falling through the sky and being very scared that you're going to hit the ground, that there's nobody there for you to catch you when you do fall, okay? Or if something should happen, there's nobody to help you or to take over. And I feel like you've got, several kids. This is many. So this is 4 or more, okay? Kids. And that's a lot of strain on anybody, okay? And Libra, You know, you're just trying to kind of take care of everybody, make sure everybody's fed, make sure everybody's healthy, taking them to the doctor, all this stuff, you know, you're kind of in charge of. And what it seems to me to be is that, you know, you're just not, you're putting a lot of energy in to, you know, to this position as a mom, and you're not really getting the help that you need, whether it's your partner isn't helping you, if you have a partner, or if you don't have a partner. I mean, this is a strenuous job, okay? So I feel you there. The thing is, the second message for the Six of Cups, which is the card that's crossing you, is about not worrying about money coming in. You are dealing with this miser card, which is, can be, I've seen this come up a lot in child support issues. So if you are the single mother, which I feel like some of you are, you're dealing with child support issues at the end of April. Someone who doesn't want to help you, okay? Someone that's holding on to their money. You just may be feeling like you don't have a lot of money. And it's weird because in the position of emotions, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which this is you kind of dreaming of big money and wealth. This is what you want. This is what's going to make you happy. But in the end, it's sort of just like your worry in the beginning of the month comes true. So in order to avoid this, you need to be more giving, not necessarily to your children, because I feel like you're giving all, you're all there. I'm saying if there's anything that you could do for others, offer, okay? You may feel like others need to be doing for you because you have all these kids and responsibilities, and isn't it clear that, you know, somebody should be helping you? Well, the thing is when the miser card shows up, it talks about two things, generally. Well, more than two things. But the first thing is, it talks about not having money, financial loss, you know, just hanging on, clinging on to the pennies that you have, okay? And this clinging inevitably doesn't serve you, okay? So even though maybe you're giving your all in pretty much every category, because Libras are very generous people, you're giving your money in every category, but at the same time, you're holding on, you know, you're holding on to what you've got. So think about being giving. It helps facilitate the change in the energy, okay, which opens up. And this is also being very closed, being very guarded, being very shy, being very introverted, not being able to let go of the past. I feel like, Libra, you're really concerned about financial issues, whether it's supporting your family, guy or girl, okay? Supporting your family, taking care of business. You're looking for the big, you know, lottery ticket. And in the end, you know, you're going to kind of be holding on to every penny that you have at the end of April, which is not a great way to end any month, okay? So my suggestion is, you know, again, people don't ask for help enough, and I feel like, Libra, you're one of those people. You need to ask for help. If it's somebody, if you need to help somebody to help you or help with the kids, whether it's getting someone to come watch the kids one day a week so you can go out and hang out with some friends, or get out of the house, or do something where you aren't in this headspace of worry, because I feel like right now you are, that would be helpful to you. And I feel like that would change the energy. You can change this outcome, okay? And you can work on changing this feeling of being terrified of getting hurt, or this feeling of being unloved and unsupported. I feel like it's more like just a feeling of being unsupported and just very, in general, drained, tired, very tired, okay? And you're sick and tired of not having money, maybe to support your family. You know, the thing is, I mean, I've talked to some mothers who have had child support issues, but they, for some reason, don't want to get a job. You know, they would rather stay home with the kids. But at the same time, if getting a job is going to support the kids, then that's the decision you need to make. And what's crowning you in April is the Justice card. It is the legal card. It is the Balance card. It's the Libra card. Okay, so this is keeping everything in balance. You're trying to keep everything in balance because you have money issues, because you have worries about money, because you have kids, because for some reason you're not making the money that you need to make, whether you're not working or you're not working enough. Getting a second job is something that I would recommend, something that's what's coming to me. Being creative about the jobs that you take or that you get. I'm doing something part-time like tutoring. We actually make quite a lot of money per hour, and it's only for a couple of hours. Helping other people watch their kids for a couple of hours, things like that, babysitting yourself. I just feel like for you need to start to think creatively about money, okay? Guys and girls, okay? That's what April needs to be for you, okay? This miser can also be the Aries. Libras and Aries have a deathly attracted to each other, okay? So you could be in a relationship with an Aries. Could be Aries female or Aries male, okay? Libra, and this person is penny pinching, okay? But it's, to me, the outcome's a negative. So to me, you can't continue on the way you're going with the dead end. You can't. To me, you come to a point in April, you can't continue financially doing what you're doing. You need to think about getting another job, getting a second job, being creative about the job that you're doing right now. You need to think about less about what's coming in just magically and more about working and getting it. If some of you are older and you're not working, and or if you're just single and you don't have kids, this is you being afraid of getting hurt in relationships, being worried, just worried in general about things. You can be worried about money too. And in the end, you're I feel like the single people either don't have money also, or there's money issues, or you're being very selfish about the money that you do have, okay? Not wanting to spend, not wanting to do for others, things like that. People get very upset when I call people selfish and greedy, so don't take that the wrong way. The miser card is what it is. I'm here to try to help you overcome this, okay? It's the energy. It's not like I'm saying you are selfish and greedy. You're a selfish and greedy bastard, okay? I'm not saying that, okay? If I was saying that, yeah, you could unsubscribe, no problem. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is what I see in the cards for you. That means you're coming to a dead end, whether you're single, or whether you have kids, or whether you're flying to the moon and back. You're going to have this dead end, and it's really about, you need to open up. You need to become more open. You need to become more giving. You need to become more self-sufficient in order to have this, okay? And you need to start to think, you are, I always say, I am abundant. I'm abundant now. I have abundance. You need to think like that. Starting to think like that is important. So you have, so the foundation here too is the Do Not Worry card. Okay, so you have the freedom from worry. And this came up for another sign too. The freedom from worry and the Do Not Worry card. The Do Not Worry card is about sleeping better at night, not having so much stress in your head, okay? And the opening your mind, Do Not Worry card is actually, you need to become more like your kids. You need to open up your mind and be like, all these things are possible. The world is your oyster. You can do what you want, rather than thinking, I've got to just, keep it together and, focus on feeding the family. Don't keep your blinders on. Be like a kid. Think anything is possible. Everything is, okay? In the recent past, you're dealing with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is generally, again, an Aries, Capricorn, can be a Taurus, Sagittarius, or Leo female, okay? That's how I see this card anyway, because there's a lot of fire energy, and there's also, she's got the horns, so it could be one of the three with the horns. So, Libra guys, this is who you may be dealing with, some, classic Aries or Capricorn female in your life in the past who's very good at getting what she wants or wanted, okay? Libra guys, you could be considering getting a divorce from this person. The three kind of go together in this story where you've got the Ten of Swords and you're feeling very drained and unloved and unsupported, and you're dealing with this person who is very, to me, they're very selfish. They're very self-focused. When I say selfish, I mean self-focused. They're thinking about them. They're not thinking about others, okay? Which is going to lead to the divorce, I feel, okay? That's kind of what's coming. For some of you, not for all of you. Others, you're just getting what you want. Or there's a female in your life that's getting what she wants, okay? And you're going back and forth about a decision in your head about what to do, which is what Libras do. They go back and forth. They weigh things. They say, okay, well, should I do this because of this reasons, or should I do that because of those reasons? And you got the frustration card, which in the upright position is arguments. Libras are classic at getting into arguments. This is family arguments, but also relationship arguments. And in the reverse, it's making up. It's kissing and making up, okay? It's, I'll make my fish face. That's what it is, okay? I don't have as cool a fish face as Angelina Jolie. Her fish face is amazing, okay? I think Brad Pitt took a couple of pictures of her, and I saw he had done his photography. It was on the internet. I don't know where I saw it, and her fish face was awesome. Okay, shout out to you, Angelina. You have cool fish lips. Yes, where was I going with that? So back to the cards. We have this arguments card, getting into with maybe your partner or your spouse or someone in your life that you're not really communicating well with. It can easily go back and forth where you kiss and make up and then you become frustrated with them again. You argue again. So I feel like there's a lot of tension. I would say in April there's a lot of tension for you, Libra. Know that God is looking out for you. Someone, a deceased loved one, is looking out for you. Could be a male figure in your father, your father's father, your uncle, brother. Some male figure is looking out for you. Okay, that's what's coming in, actually, from the outside. Now, your attitude is very different than the outcome. Your attitude is very open, where you've got your arms spread wide and you're about to take this leap of faith. To me, it's the Fool. But what's blocking you is the Miser. So it's almost like you're considering divorce, you're getting into argument, this woman that's in your life is always getting what she wants, you're worried about finances, and in the end of the month, you're just like, I would like to take this leap of faith, but I can't because I don't have the money. And then, that's it. The end, right? And I'm going to pull another card because I don't like leaving the story out like that, It wouldn't be fair, okay, for me to leave you hanging. So that's kind of how it feels. Or it just feels like you try to take a leap of faith, but for some reason, you don't. You just don't. You cling on to the relationship. You cling on to the past. You decide to stay, even though you should go. Even though you know you should go. You cling on to the past. And you're holding tight. You're holding tight to the way things are or were, and you don't want to let go. Oh, but if you did let go, you know, and a lot of people are getting this. I feel like a lot of people are coming into their power now. You got the Star card. If you let go and you took this leap of faith, you would literally become empowered, like the second that you did it, okay? And you would be taking your power back. And you would open up the door to either a career in music, a career as a movie star. You know, this is a music star, a movie star, or someone who's famous, okay? Or someone who is just really well known. Some of you, not everyone, okay, are doing this, or going to be doing this. But I feel like if you can overcome this fear of change, okay, and not cling on to the past, the door to this is going to open for you, Libra, because this to me is the door. This is a portal, okay? This is her stepping into her power, into that portal, okay? That things are coming through that portal that are she's getting this power from the star, okay? She's hitched the piano to the star, basically. And this is, you know, some of you need to do more with music. This has a lot to do with music and beauty and art. Libras are very artistic and very creative. It's a very different feeling than this, you know, very different. This is the Libra at home, you know, wearing her, you know, nightgown, you know, that's fraying at the edges, you know, and this is her all dressed up at a concert that she's performing, that she's giving, you know. Some of you are very talented. Do not let those talents go to waste because you're afraid of change, okay? Do not like hold yourself back and be like, no, you know, I don't have the money, I can't do this, it's not worth it, da-da-da-da-da. No. It's time to open yourself up. It's time to become who you're supposed to be. That's who you're supposed to be. And I feel like for some of you and for some mothers, your kids are an excuse not to embrace your freedom, okay? Not to become who you're supposed to be. It's an excuse of why your career isn't going where it needs to go, okay? It's the excuse. It's like for some people, when they lose a job, they go back to school. Well, do they really need that master's degree to get another job? No. But they go back to school. Why? Because it's an excuse to show the world, to prove the world that, you know, they're doing what they're supposed to do, kind of thing, you know, or that they're busy, or that they're too busy to be getting a job, you know. No, the thing that people need to do once they lose a job is get back on the horse as soon as possible, preferably, because then employers don't see gaps and they don't ask questions, and it's just easier that way. I am going to pull one more card for any final messages for you, Libra. Interesting. Somebody else got this, okay? This was their final message too, and this is you making the decision, choosing yes. This is you choosing no. This is you literally choosing no, okay? Here. You need to choose yes. You need to say, you know what? I'm done with this relationship. I'm going to take my kids and I'm going to go, you know, and I'm going to have a great life, and I'm going to step into my, you know, future, and my future is abundant because I'm going to make it that way, and I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to be successful. Just you wait and see. And you're going to be successful. okay? It's going to take hard work, but you're going to move away from trouble and fighting and having this drama that you've had. Libras are classic for drama, okay? So you need to make that decision. Ultimately, that decision is up to you. There have been money issues. You stepping into your power is also cutting away these issues with money. Stepping into a more abundant future. That is what you need to move towards. This is a very emotional moment because I feel like some of you are so scared, and I'm picking this up. You are so scared of choosing yes and making this decision that you're holding yourself back. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can choose yes. And I don't want you to choose yes because I'm telling you to choose yes. I want you to choose yes to move away from this negativity and this crap, okay? Where you don't feel loved and supported, where this partner or this person is not giving you what you need, where you are constantly arguing and fighting all the time, where you're constantly worried about money, where you're constantly worried about taking care of your kids and feeding your kids. This is not a place, this is not a healthy place. So, you need to move away from that because it's best for you. That's the best thing for you. And, I always say Libras, typically regret, look back on their decisions and be like, and torture themselves and say, did I make the right decision? And I truly think this would be the right decision. But you have to choose what's best for you. It's the right decision. Why? Because of all this drama that is unhealthy and it's negative crap that's keeping you in a place that clearly you can do better from. And maybe you're worried, maybe you're a single mom and you're worried, or maybe, you're worried about taking care of your family, but they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine when you're fine. That's how it works. Kids are just like sponges. They just absorb. So if they're absorbing all this negativity because of your relationship, they're not learning how to have a healthy relationship. So for those of you who are not in any relationship, okay, let's just go back, okay? Those of you who are single, my singleton Libras, you're dealing with fear of getting hurt. You have been getting what you want. You're trying to make a decision about things going on in your life, potentially legal decision, how you're going to kind of handle your finances. You may feel very frustrated in the immediate future with how things are going. You may have lost a job. There's some sense of loss. There's something going on where you feel like you're in it alone. Your attitude is right about taking the leap of faith. You just need to do it. Okay? And you too also will be in a place of success and abundance, which, you need to jump for. You need to reach for. And it's not even that far of a reach for you. That's the thing. Libras are incredibly intelligent, okay? If they channeled half of their amazing brain into, their life, they'd be, richer than rich, basically. Super, abundant. Why? Because they're just that smart. But the problem is they don't make the decision well. So Libra, you have a difficult time making the decision, which holds you back from all the good stuff. So don't let it. Make the decision. Choose yes. Choose what's best for you at the time that's right for you. Just because I say this is happening in April doesn't mean that this is the last and final moment. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to get divorced. By the end of April, the clock is ticking. No, no, no. You need to do things in the time that's right for you, in the pace that's right for you, in the moment that's right for you. You need to make the decision, but it needs to be right for you. So that's all that I've got for you guys. Now, I will be back again. Feel free to email me if you'd like a private reading. Again, it's elizabetholson31@gmail.com. And I will see you guys soon. I'm going to send you big hugs, big kisses. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.